Hello and welcome to day 202 of Dungeon 23, the series where we make a room of a mega dungeon every day for a year. And before we get to today's room of the dungeon, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel, and if you are, then turn on notifications so that way the channel grows and you can see more wacky creatures and traps and magic items and encounters and all that kind of stuff in the dungeon going forward. But yeah, let's actually get into the actual room because it's going to be pretty short. So down here, past these aquatic ghouls, we're going to put another room right here. But behind these two unlocked doors, there is a giant octopus, and I kind of put him over the cage because it's easier to interact with. But he just know that he's in a cage, and he uses the giant octopus stat block. With the exception of it is actually very intelligent, relatively speaking. It is fully sentient with an intelligence and charisma of 13, so just a +1. And it has telepathy out 120 feet. Now, the giant octopus chooses to stay in this cage. Although the cage is locked, it's an octopus, so it could clearly just squeeze out behind the bars. It doesn't have any bones, so it's not really trapped. It's just using it as shelter, and he'll basically explain to the party it's dangerous out there. Like, there's ghouls in the other room. I don't want to go out there. But if the party managed to kill all or most of the dangers in the level, especially the regenerating shark, the kind of pseudo big bad of the level, more so the wandering monster of the level, then he will reward the party for basically making so we can go about his day normally with a clam he found. And if the party opens up the clam, there is going to be inside of it a diamond worth 500 gold pieces, which is more than enough to cast Revivify, and is actually enough to cast Raise Dead. But both those spells destroy it, so whether you want to wait or save it, it depends on what you want to do. And it does actually require you to actually kill everything, or at least fight this guy, to get it from him. I was contemplating giving him like a psychic attack or something like that, but maybe not. And yeah, that is basically just our room, just a friendly psychic giant octopus who will reward you for doing a thing you're probably going to do anyway. Not everyone in the dungeon is terrible, just most of them. But yeah, if you want to see more, as I said earlier, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on notifications so you can see these videos every day. Also, liking the video and commenting down below will probably increase the recommendations, hopefully. And the comments help with ideas, because I've been doing this for over 200 days. Ideas are getting sparse, so any suggestions are greatly appreciated. And finally, you can just come back tomorrow. As I said, it's a daily event, it's a daily series, it's a daily challenge. Just come back tomorrow, every day around 12:15 to 12:45, around that time, Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, thanks for watching and or listening. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.